Pakistan today stands at the edge of dangerous gamble, one crafted not out of national wisdom, but from a cocktail of institutional arrogance, short-term thinking, and an obsession with power preservation at any cost. The establishment believes it has decoded the formula for eternal control: manipulate the constitution, appease America, crush opposition, and bypass the people altogether. But when you are building a kingdom on contradictions, it's only a matter of time before the entire structure collapses. Welcome to Fourth Floor Post English. Let's rewind to the beginning of latest chapter, the meeting between Pakistan's newly baptized Field Marshal and Donald Trump. From that moment, a dangerous illusion was born that the US can now be seduced into giving unconditional support in exchange for minerals, crypto corridors, and even a rumored American oil extraction operation in Pakistan. A fantasy, really, peddled first during Imran Khan's government, but resisted at that time. Today, there is no resistance, just submission. In return, our leadership expects international protection, a blind eye towards political persecution, and silence on democracy. But let's be blunt. Placing faith in Trump is strategic suicide. This is a man whose track record leads like a global failure sheet. He couldn't resolve Ukraine, abandoned Gaza, and made a mess with Iranian diplomacy. His trade wars achieved nothing but instability. Yet somehow we think he'll be the savior of our political disorder. This is not strategy. It's desperation in a disguise. And then there is the crown jewel of this recklessness, the 27th Amendment. Under the pretense of reform, it aims to strip provinces of their autonomy over minerals, agriculture, finance, and water. The real aim? Cement centralized authority, giving a legal face to what is essentially soft martial law. This is the Egyptian model, tailored for Pakistan. Institutional dominance cloaked in a legal legitimacy. But the assumption that resistance can be bought, crushed, or managed is dangerously naive. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is already volatile. Balochistan is simmering. Sindh has its own historical grievances considering water. Even Punjab, once the reliable cornerstone of compliance for establishment, is growing restless. And once provincial sentiment tips, no constitutional amendment or PR campaign can hold the federation together. Let's not forget PTI. It may be fractured right now, confused, and even complicit at times, but it remains nucleus of political resistance right now. Imran Khan, despite imprisonment and isolation, he is still central. The moment his sons, Qasim and Suleiman, began international outreach, bells were ringing across Islamabad. Their activism threatens to internationalize domestic repression, something that the current regime cannot afford. The judiciary is compromised, we all know that. The media is muzzled. Political opposition towards the 27th Amendment will be either sidelined or sedated. But public sentiment, it will be alive and it will be angry. And not just at inflation or electricity bills, but at a system that is robbing them of their dignity, representation, and hope. Let's also be honest about US gamble right now. China, a long-standing economic partner, is being deliberately ignored. CPEC is stalled, we all know that. Iran is suspicious right now because they want this route. Even Russia is watching because you want Tans to shake hands with America. America, on the other hand, wants what it always does: access, control, and compliance. And if you think handing over minerals and crypto corridors will buy their loyalty, you're wrong. They'll take the resources and still abandon you when it's convenient. The Middle East is already shifting. After the Gaza war, American and Israeli hegemony is declining. Europe is inching towards recognizing Palestine. Iran is regaining leverage again in Middle East. And yet, we are aligning ourselves with the fading power bloc, believing Trump's chaotic diplomacy will protect us from internal collapse. That's not foreign policy, it's a strategic suicide. The leadership's obsession with the oil and crypto is a distraction. These aren't plans, they are scams in a slow motion. Even if the oil exists, with what infrastructure and whose expertise will be extracted, America or China? If crypto becomes a money laundering hub in Pakistan, do we really think that global community after the Trump will look the other way forever for this? Meanwhile, the people are being kept distracted, first with sugar, then with flour, then with the spectacles of accountability. It's a circus designed to occupy the masses while the real loot happens under the table. IPPs, gas projects, land deals, none of it benefits the people. And as always, they are being told to be patient. That recovery is around the corner, always. But this isn't recovery. This is liquidation. The liquidation of sovereignty, federalism, and of civilian supremacy. And now rumors swirl of reversing the FATA merger, redrawing just jurisdictions, and preparing for the constitutional role for military. The 27th Amendment could be a stepping stone towards permanent militarization of the governance. If public persists, force is ready. If provinces object, they will be framed as traitors. And if politicians dissent, they will be labeled as terrorists. And if that doesn't work, a soft coup will be floated. Article 58 2B will be reinstated. A field marshal made president, and a Zia 2.0 could be given birth with the parliamentary consent. This is the trajectory right now. And make no mistake, they will go as far as they think they can get away with. But the illusion is cracking. The establishment may control the script right now, but they have lost the plot. Digital media has unmasked the actors. Everything, every insider memo, every deals are being exposed. It all chips away at their invincibility. And above all, the timing is odd. November is closing in. The timing matters. November conspiracy. The economy is hanging by a thread. Courtroom dramas are accelerating. Dissent is no longer isolated now. And the myth of invulnerability is fading. This is no longer a political tug-of war. It's a test of survival. And for the state, for the system, and for the people, what comes next could be an eruption or a reckoning. So to those who are still dreaming of controlled chaos, legal coups, and lifelong presidencies, know this: you are not building a future. You are assembling a collapse. And when it happens or when it comes, it won't be polite. It will be procedural. It will be provincial, economical, and unstoppable. The storm is already forming. From the people, the regions, the void of failed politics. And when it hits, this paper palace of power will be the first to burn.